Hey, welcome to Hydroneer. This will be episode 6. We'll be learning how to craft, blacksmith, smelt, whatever you want to call it, okay? So let's go into the game and take a look. Now, we're in my little area here, so what you're going to need in order to do all this, you're going to need a gem cutter, an anvil, a mold, a little bit of wire, and your crucible, okay? So those 5 items will get you going good. The second thing you need to know is your anvil. You have to left click it. It shows you a dagger, okay? And if you look at the upper left of this anvil, you'll see one scratch mark means 1 gold bar. You do not see any symbol for a gem, so it cannot be made with a gem. All right? 2 gold bars to make this guy, which is a hatchet, and 3 gold bars to make a sword, okay? That's what those little scratch marks mean. Now the jewelry, a ring. And so now you see the gem symbol, so it's going to be 1 gem and then one gold bar, as you can see by the scratches. And then you see this guy. Now, it does get a little confusing. It's not, you see 2 scratches and then 1. It's actually 2 gold bars and 1 gem, not 2 gems and 1 gold bar, okay? And then that's it. That's as simple as that. Look, you can't craft with cold gold bars. You've got to heat them up red hot, so they can't be cold. Another thing I want to tell you is when you're using your hammer, which is the 6th item you need to get, you need to tap up here. When you're crafting your jewelry, you need to tap your hammer up here by the gem, okay? Not at the bottom, not on the gold bar, don't tap on the gem. You just tap up on the anvil, on the metal, near the gem, and you're usually successful at that point, okay? Another thing I want to show you is gems really come in about 2 or 3 sizes. These little guys, they come from the ram drill, okay? And these really big ones, they come from the Goliath drill. And let me just show you something real quick before we start the crafting process. I'm on the biggest map there is, and let's get some more daylight going here. It's one thing I do not particularly care for in this game is the fact that we have to deal with the sun going up and down all the time. Alright, so digging way down here. Here's a Goliath drill. It's a simple setup, okay? I know you've seen more elaborate setups with other channels like Mike's PC, and just a shout out to that guy. He makes excellent videos. What I do is a very simple setup, and then I just shovel the dirt around the base of it so the drill can drill it. And the reason I do that is I'm not really interested in producing the iron and big gold chunks. Why? Because 1, they're really big, and you can't stack them in a bucket very well. And 2, they're only worth about 62 gold, okay? Now, in order to produce these guys, you have to constantly move the drill. So when it runs out, so if you do stick it on actual dirt back here, whenever it runs out, you have to move it again, then you have to move the pipes, and then, of course, it breaks down. And then it takes anywhere from, 6 seconds to 10 seconds in order to produce 1 or 2 pieces of gold or ore or whatever. Sometimes it'll produce up to 4, but to me, it's not worth all the time and hassle. So I use it specifically to produce giant rough gems, and I like it to produce big rough crystals. Thing about the crystals are, it takes quite a while for it to get to produce that. Okay, and one single one of these will produce one crystal bar. Okay, now the simple way to hop in and out of your mining is I'm a big advocate of using your escape button, and then if you look up here, you can use your unstuck. Now use that unstuck button as a teleport. Now I'm out of there. No climbing, no drama, just get out. Alright, so we're back on the property here. There's the big hole I was just in. The game is very predictable because its game mechanics will send you to the same spot in front of your property all the time, unless you're near the store. Then it will teleport you there in the same spot. Okay, looks like we've got everything ready. Let's cut up this nice juicy gem. Left click, wheel, and there you go. Alright, so we need to get this ready and centered. So the first thing you really want to do is go ahead and set your gem. There we go. And this one, the ring only requires 1 bar, okay? So there's only 1 scratch mark on there. Bam. And then as I told you, hit up here around the gem. Not on the gem, but by it. And there you go. You've got a ring. Alright, so that just fell off. Next up, what do we got? Okay, so we're going to make this guy. So as you see up here, 2 scratch marks. And you see that piece of gold stripping on there? That's 2 gold bars. And then the 1 scratch is 1 gem. So let's drop our bars. I'm going to go ahead and do the gem. I should have did the gem first. You should always really just do the gem first. Okay. And hurry, hurry before the bar cools off. Come on. And tap in front, and there you go. And that's done. Alright, so we've got, let's make a piece of, let's make a dagger, 1 gold bar. Need to select, drop it. So, you know, it looks like Max hasn't corrected all this yet, because this should probably, technically, the 1 scratch, that little bar symbol up there should be gold like the rest, but it looks like he's still, you know, the game's still in development. So, alright, so tap up there. Alright, well, we're having problems here. Alright, are we not producing? Well, it's supposed to be 1 gold bar. Maybe I wasn't completely level up there. And the bar cooled off. Let's grab another one. Maybe we had to move the gold bar up closer to the top. Well, it's not unusual for the game to glitch, but, you know, you get the point. So it's, you know, 1 gold bar to produce that little dagger there. It's not a sword, but a dagger, and then you're good to go. So that really covers crafting. It's not over sophisticated. My recommendation in this game would be creating a bunch of ram drills to produce your gold, because let me kick this system on real quick, especially if you're crafting, okay? It's going to be loud and it's going to be a little bit of lag. Can't help that. This guy produces, I didn't put down, anyways, I don't like putting all that together, but it produces a ton of gold, okay? So it's good for gold, it's good for producing a lot of crystals, and so using it for crystals and gold is great, okay? The glide drill is good for producing giant gems, okay? Dig down deep, put 1. If you want to do something more elaborate, like Mike's PC and a few other creators, and, you know, that's fine, but, you know, think about this, you know, you're not going to be crafting all day, so, you know, I don't know about using a bunch of glide drills. It's kind of costly, in my opinion. And so far, it looks like that's the only items we can really craft in the game. We have to keep in mind the game's only 30 days old, you know. So, yeah. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, by the way, you know, if you want to have a success rate of not having the game lag a lot, what I've done is I set up 2 of these funnels and then put the bucket or crucible under it. And 99.9% of the time, all the gold or whatever is being produced will funnel directly down in there. Because whenever you melt, whenever the materials go in to be melted, it's not a bunch of individual strings of code, you know, because that's what all this stuff is. If you weren't looking at it as it is, it's just a bunch of computer code. So having all these little rocks is additional code, strips of code, okay? When you drop it in the pot, it converts it into just 1 strip of code. And that's one of the things that makes, you know, make it all drag. When you run a bunch of drills, you know, all 8 drills are big strings of code. And so the more of them you have running, the more codes that are running. So that's why sometimes things drag. But yeah, using double funnels, I've been highly successful with that. So one additional thing I'd like to show you, when you set this stuff up, when you start digging, you want to use a pick, drill your hole deep down. I didn't know that originally when I did this. I've got over 100 hours in this game, okay? So I know a great deal about it already, but my recommendation is to drill your hole all the way down and then leave a 1 block layer. So that's how thick a block is. Leave a 1 block layer, like a shelf, and then, you know, line up all your drills. But I've got to tell you, I played with a lot of different designs. It's time consuming, okay? Because you guys are watching these videos and you're seeing these guys with all these amazing builds. But the thing about it is, you don't realize how much time goes into all that, okay? You're only seeing the finished product. I mean, think about this. Just for me to make this one little film, it was 15 minutes just to get, the large gems out of the Goliath, okay? And then you have to produce the gold and all the different things. So there's a lot of things going behind the scenes in order to get to where you are. So I think that's one of the bad perceptions that a lot of videos give is all this stuff is ridiculously easy and it's fast. It's not always fast and easy. That factory up there took quite a while to build and perfect. There were a lot of mistakes along the route, but that's what makes the game interesting. So, look, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I believe that I'm only going to be making about another one or two to instruct on how to do different things in the game because I think that for entertainment purposes, a lot of people already are big personalities and they make a lot of videos about the game and you're enjoyable to watch. I'm more of a person that likes to do tutorials about how to do specific things to make your life easier rather than being some YouTube personality. So I think two more videos and that'll probably conclude that, which I'll be doing here. Now I will return in a month or two when they do the update to the game and they add some new quests, and then I'll be looking for ways to make your life easier then. Okay, so I've enjoyed it, and have a great day. Bye.